Hey Spark, how's it going? It's late again. I feel like I say that every week now, but I'm badly organised, so I always tend to do this late at night on Sunday nights after everything else is done. Anyway, it was Father's Day today. I wonder if you did anything good, nice for your father. I hope so. We had a family dinner tonight. It was pretty nice. I got this t-shirt. It says uncle on it. I'm not a father, as you know, but my nephews and niece gave me this, which was nice of them. Yeah, had a nice night. I hope you guys had a good day too. Anyway, this morning in the church Zoom meeting, Pastor Edward spoke, and he spoke about some verses. I'll read to you now. It's 1 Chronicles chapter 4, verses 9 and 10. And then they say this: Jabez was more honourable than his brothers. His mother had named him Jabez, saying, I give birth to him in pain. I gave birth to him in pain. Jabez cried out to the God of Israel, Oh, that you would bless me and enlarge my territory. Let your hand be with me and keep me from harm, so that I will be free from pain. And God granted his request. So this is just a very short little snapshot of Jabez, and it paints a picture of a man who's had had a hard life. He was born through pain. Something was difficult about the birth, and obviously things haven't gotten heaps better. But he prayed to God, asking him to give him a bigger territory and to let him be free from pain. What's it say? Let your hand be with me, keep me from harm, so that I will be free from pain. And then it says God granted his request. God answered his prayer. So Edward spoke this morning, and he told us some stories about himself and about his mother, and how they've been through hard times and they've prayed and prayed and prayed. And for a long time it seemed like they weren't getting an answer. Or for a long time it seemed like life was just as hard. And in his case, he spoke about how they're hoping to have children. Edward and Biola were hoping to have children, and they pray, but they still haven't had children. It's very difficult for them, I would imagine, but they're keeping their faith, and they keep praying and believing that God has something in store for them. Sometimes keeping your faith and keeping on praying. Did that make sense? Keeping on praying when life's difficult and when it doesn't look like things are getting better can be one of the hardest parts about being a Christian. Being a Christian is being someone who puts their faith in Jesus. And sometimes that's hard to do, especially when life keeps getting worse and worse, or the same bad thing keeps happening even though you're praying about it. I haven't really had a hard life, which I'm happy about, but also seems a bit braggy. But one story I can tell you, it's not that bad, but it's the only one I can think of to talk about from my own life, is after I finished university, I got a job, and I really didn't like it. I worked there for a bit over a year, but the whole time it didn't really suit me very well. And I wasn't particularly happy there. And I prayed about what should I be doing? I don't like it here. This isn't working. But everything had kind of fitted into place for me to work there, so I kept working there and praying about it. And it was over a year before some things started to change and other things fell into place, and I was able to move on. And that's only a very simple example of something that's not really that bad, just something that didn't suit me and I was unhappy about. But I prayed about it for a year before things changed. And other people go through much, much harder things and have to pray for a lot longer before things start to change. And that's because sometimes life's not fair. Life's not always fair. Very rarely is life fair, really. And sometimes bad things happen because we're not in heaven yet. We're still on earth. Bad things happen, even to good people. And even when you're praying about them, bad things do still happen. But we have to remember that God is there. God's listening to us, and He loves us, and He wants what's best for us. We just have to be patient sometimes, and God will answer our prayers. It's a difficult one this week, a hard topic. But through prayer and keeping pushing into God, we can come through the most difficult times and keep our faith even when it's hard. So this week, that's the main message. Even when life gets difficult, keep praying and keep your faith and know that God has your best interests at heart. God loves you. Alright, I'm going to leave it there because it is late. I've got a big week this week. I wonder if you have a big week. Hope you've got some good stuff on. I've got to go away for work actually. I've got to travel to, doesn't matter. The point is, I hope you have a good week. And I will see you again next Sunday, I suppose. Take care, guys. Bye.